dun dun dun. Bing bing. Dun dun dun. Bing bing. Dun 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 dun. Bing bing bing.
Hey everybody, Scolo here. Hope that this new format is making us a little more amenable to watching. On our last video, we dodged the kitty, and then we found some new outposts, and we have discovered ingredients required to make Agent Z, and my things are going ping again. I really should turn them off, but I'm not going to, because screw you guys. Hopefully this is at least being slightly more entertaining. Go away! Alright, so it's the next day. It is 7. It is pretty. So let's see. That's where we are. Picked up the plant, so I don't know why that circle is still there. We may as well just continue along the coastline. Or at least follow this path up and over. Because there might be something there. So, I will report when things occur. And we are currently at risk. Alright, so we're gonna basically use this tree to cover us. Judicious application of sidestepping. And is it gone? It's gone. Alright. So, kitty detected and avoided. Yeah, I was in the middle of the bridge when the heartbeat started, so I just kind of ran off to the side and hid, as you saw. Continuing on. Alright, we've apparently reached R1. I don't know what that is. Maybe we can... Alright, so we know where that is. That's not good enough for triangulation purposes. Well... we got ourselves here. Now I wonder, excuse me, if this is a sufficient angle to get eyes on... Yes! No, but it's a completely different head. Oh. Alright. Well, let's investigate what's in here, shall we? Got stuff. Oh, here we go. Study on the Nepenthes vira pitcher plant. Vira is classified as a unique variety of carnivorous plant. Its coloration is totally unique, showing deep reds, blues, and greens with white spotting. Unusually large for its genus. A set of glands reside within its pitcher, secreting an acidic enzyme. Well-shaded areas, often sprouting next to logs and large rocks. Alright. That doesn't tell me too much. Maybe it's common. I don't know. Alright, document about owl statues. On following the direction of an owl's gaze, sometimes several hundred feet or more, one will encounter a cache of medicinal flora and fungi. Oh. Well. That's convenient. Well, it's time to get our drink on and proceed to wander. This is, admittedly, as far as our notes go. So we might as well just follow the coastline, see where it leads us. I will report as things occur. I have found a camp of 2 tents. Alright, there's a save candle, which is kind of a weird thing to say. And there does, oh, here's a document. Ah, here we are. Map to acacia pitcher plants. Discovered another acacia, that unique pitcher plant, is just north of our camp in a low-lying area to the northeast of the mountain. Alright. That means this is the mountain with the stone head on it. So the northeast, here. So we will travel inland and attempt to acquire this this flower. Let's see, what time is it? It is 2 p.m. Plenty of time. Alright. Here are some extremely pink flowers. Come on. Can I? And apparently I cannot take these very, very pink flowers. Duly noted. I have detected the pitcher plant. And I have taken the entire thing. Pitcher plant in the Nepenthes genus. Alright. So, what that means is I know that I'm right about here. If I keep on heading north, I'll eventually hit this lake. And then those there, which I have not explored yet. So, we will continue heading vaguely north because it looks like it'll go faster. It's 3 o'clock, we have plenty of time. Camp sighted. Probably proceed along the western route. And we have reached the camp indicated. A little bit of exploring. First, I suppose we should take full advantage of the lamp. And while you're... Alright, there are no documents apparently to be found. But, hey, a butter knife. Wait, can we pick up the butter knife? Yes. At which point it magically turns into a hunting knife. I wonder. At which point it stays a hunting knife. We can transform butter knives into hunting knives. We are a master of science and magic. So, which one? Okay, I guess it is that one. It's just clipping so badly into the... Alright, we will science it up, and... Excretes a unique enzyme and it's pictured well. I extracted this enzyme for study, and my test the enzyme proved to be an excellent oxidation inhibitor. You should find this useful in the synthesis of an adjuvant. Alright, so that means we've got that, and... well, I guess we don't need that there. So, boink. We shall take these with us. Now, from our position here, there is definitely a lab here in Outpost Sirius. So we follow the trail and get to Outpost Sirius. That shouldn't be too bad. It is 4 o'clock, we have plenty of time. Proceeding apace. I don't recognize these bright yellow flowers. I will take them. Orange curry flower. Alright. I can't do anything with those blue dandelions. So, I will again report when things turn up. We are now approaching Outpost Sirius. We will be ready to actually make one of the ingredients for the cure. We will be using the lab, which I believe is this middle one here. Indeed it is. And so we will be acquiring... Ah yes, here we are. The Humpadump and the herpidoo. So now we must assemble it from the humpadump and the herpidoo. Okay. And then we are going to want to investigate that. But first things first, we need to science this up. Well, first we're going to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Okay. So, synthesis instructions. Yep, these are the two. Just want to make sure before I waste it. So, do that. And I am going to keep this animation in because it is plot now. And we apply science from the jug into the beaker, into the flask, and then we swirl the flask, and we have successfully synthesized not only the adjuvant, but the test tube it comes in, and the little tiny rack. Agents use a component 3 of 3 needed for synthesis of the cure. Also needed are the agents X and Y, the antibiotic and the antitoxin. Right. So let's just take that, shall we? And see, that's our accomplishment, the little thing that goes in there. Now we're gonna do science on this. And we chop it up, and we put it on a little slide, and you know, you've seen that. So, what does the orange prairie flower do? It does nothing. Wait a minute. Doesn't that image look familiar? Research, do. Or is it in the notes? Well, a memo about cures, synthesizing messages. Do. Potency enhancers. Adrenaline stimulants. Anti-hallucination medicine. Orange prairie flower. Alright. And now we science it, and it makes nothing. Alright. Well, a damn dirty lie. I guess we can't get rid of the kitty that easily. Alright, checking the time, it is 7 p.m. Do I have enough time to make progress to another point? It would be just like this game, though. Just like any game, really, to hide something in that spot there. But, no, it also kind of seemed odd to hide components elsewhere on this island. Guess I can continue. I can't explore down this way on the coast because there are cliffs along here. If I head back this way, then it's possible I could come back here and then move on up. I suppose that's a possibility. Let's see, checking what we have to do. We don't have any other data to do with yet. So, what's that? Well, that's a little graphical glitch there. But, Plant X, we know where that is. So, we got the biology. And Vig is up here. Orchidae. Don't know where that is. Alright, well, guess I'll just have to go explore some more. Okay, I have made it to cabin Sierra 1, which is just another, which is right there, as you can see. It is now, well, lighter time, and 9 o'clock p.m., so it would be unwise for me to travel further. Don't know where that is. Know where that is, so... honk, and... oh. Alright, so that's where we are, yes. So we can't... oh, yeah, we can't detect that, and... oh, add a line here, maybe. We find something completely different. No, we did identify it. Cool. That's useful. Well, seeing how there's no point in getting myself in too much trouble, such as traveling at night, there we go. Alright, everybody, this appears to be the tallest point on the island. I just decided to climb it mostly to get my bearings. But since I'm here, I may as well figure out where other things are. Such as that, which I've now located. And that. And that, which I will probably be able to triangulate from up there. I can see quite a lot of this island from here. Okay, come on. Yes. So I might as well take advantage of everything. Okay. I'm going to continue along this way and see what I come up with. And I promptly fell off the mountain. Take your pills, pillhead. There you go. I have found a sort of lean-to. And from falling down again, I have hurt myself. Looks like pretty badly. Ah, well, I'm gonna have to use the extra strength. Yeah. Do it. Take your pills, pillhead. Okay. No, it's getting dark. I don't think I'll find shelter, but if all else fails, I can hide under that. But we'll see. Okay, I have actually found shelter before the night. That was well timed. Just gotta get in there. Alright, up these stairs. Yeah, it's an entire little outpost, it appears. Oh, and there's some down there, too. Okay, well, first things first. Get ourselves dosed up with the Wawas. And, yeah, we can save. Yeah, this game has made me extremely paranoid when it comes to sudden inclines. But I fell off a mountain, so that's gotta count for something. Alright. Oh, it's a nice bookcase. It's like you have to... it's kind of interesting that a lot of the furniture is sturdier than the houses built around it, but I guess they took those on the boat. But, so where am I? I only have that one landmark to work off of, so I can't exactly land nav my way right now. That's the one we just came up from. Well, hey, I found a lot more paths or something. That'll give me some direction in exploring this area. Okay, so this is your standard issue lab. That's a pole. Can't walk through it. Where is everything? I mean, where is everybody? I can deal with the answer to that question. Everyone's dead. Like my parents. But... besides that... ah, here we go. Photos of Chancellor Callus. Okay, Bruce Campbell being hit by a truck and squeezed in Poser. With his nationals' counter-revolution weakening the Republic, Chancellor Callus seizes powers in districts west of Telluric. Chancellor Callus proclaims, "Be damned, you enlightened men. Take back to hell the scourge that you have brought upon us." Okay, so... he's a religious nut. That's great. Well... guess the only thing for it right now is to hit Laysac. I wonder if we can skip this too. Nope. I found a new sort of fungus. So I'm gonna have to science it up. Sigh. And those are some pretty blue flowers. Oh! This looks like, yeah, this is a different lab, but it has a non-standard issue dead guy. Well, dead man, we have priorities. Priorities is science. And I can make a basic medicine out of it, which is cool, because that's exactly what I need to do. I need to make a basic medicine, and I need to make a extra strength medicine. Use the ones that I used from falling down a lot. So, yoink. And booster. That I think. Let's make sure that we are using the correct ingredients. Yeah, the white spiked is for... the white spike makes this, makes basic. I think the blue one makes a booster. Yep. And then I have the white-ish flowers that... white bundle flipper is basic medicine, yes. So... blop, and... yoink, and... blop, and... industry, and yep, I did it right. Yes, drugs. Drugs is what we need. Now we can investigate this. Huh. A region map for the Orchidae Helios. Orchidae, that's what we need. Ah, okay. Cornelius, looks as though we've discovered a new species of some variety of orchid. Petals are pale pink with a striped, vibrant hues running lengthwise along its center. Provided a map of our discovery for your reference. The Orchidae Helios, as I shall call it, seems reliant on morning shade and late afternoon light. I found specimens in the tip of the peninsula as well as on an adjacent islet. Oh, so it's time specific as well. That's fun. Probably. Alright, so the plus side is... well, yes, we have determined where we are. We are here at Polaris. Need to head north up to here, which is where the flowers will be, and that indicates where I need to go. Alright, we're on Polaris Path. I seem to be surrounded by bamboo shoots or similar woody plant. Kind of odd because that flora is completely different from the rest of the more temperate looking island. Oh, hello. I discovered a carnivorous trap plant, the Dianitinus carnivorous trap plant. Vibrant with stripes. Alright. Alright, I will report again if something comes up. I have found a cabin, and it appears to be these two, according to the map. I'll probably continue progressing along the coastline. It usually seems to be safer that way, because I still haven't seen any signs of the kitty. Map to boat landing. Tau, causeway, boat landing. So, I suppose that is where the boat landing is. Okay. I'm not entirely certain if that's useful information, but we'll find out. More information. Alright. Journal entry from Sanchez, number 6. I approached camp in the late evening. The landscape was dark under the waxing moon. A figure was sitting in front of the campfire. It was Herbert, and I was glad to see him. It had been nearly a week since anyone had seen him last. He'd been acting very strangely as of late, and I became concerned of his condition. He was sitting on a segment of log from a cedar we had felled the week before, the aluminum canteen resting next to him. He looked gaunt and emaciated. The deep recesses of his face were made obvious by the flickering light of the campfire. He didn't seem to notice my approach. He was hunched over with his feet planted wide apart. He had a knife in his right hand and was carving sickled shapes into the soft dirt beneath them. He was working intently, almost fanatically. I could see that his pupils were dilated and his tongue was out slightly and clenched between his teeth. I interrupted him with an inquiry about his recent whereabouts. He froze for several seconds, holding his breath. His eyes changed. He acted as if he had heard an animal in the distance. He glanced around the campsite, looking in my direction only momentarily, peering through me as if I was not there. I cleared my throat and began to walk towards my tent. I reminded him he should eat something. I paused for a moment, but he did not respond. When morning came, Herbert was gone, again. I get the feeling that I am Herbert. Oh well. I will put this here, because if I need it, those things usually show up in labs as well. And there's no point in me just carrying it around for no reason. And I will continue on my journey. Okay, this is a little odd. Well, there are my flowers. So I have... Is this some sort of weird jumping puzzle? Or am I just going to have to swim for it? Oh, I don't like swimming for it. Well, let's presume that we don't have to swim for it for the time being, and then... Okay, that didn't work. So, we're gonna swim for it. Get it. Yes, made it. Okay. Yoink. Unless there's like a little causeway here. No, that doesn't get me anywhere. Ah, but I can return along the top. That's good at least. Okay. Ah, got it. Now let's see, that was this island right up here. Actually, I could probably keep on... I don't know which one is closest? And those, or those. Kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of another, but I haven't seen those yet, so I'll go to that one. And I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. And I will report back when I... And I have found a lab. So, we're going to do science on it. This is an important plant, so we're gonna sit here and we're gonna enjoy the science. We'll put our little third slice on there, and the microscope will tell us everything that we ever wanted to know about the plant. Go, go, gadget botany! Alright. Tested the essential oils from the petals of this orchid flower. The oils appear to act as chemical stabilizer and should be useful in the synthesis of Agent Y. With the appropriate antitoxin plant during synthesis, we will be able to create Y. Agent Y uses the bioluminescent algae, which, as you might recall, we've had for a while now, and that's this stuff. So, kabonk, kabonk. So we slice that up, and we mash it at a different table. Okay, they're good. We bottle it up a bit, and stir and put over the Bunsen burner. Alright, we have Agent Y. Component 2 of 3 needed. Food going backwards. Now we need our Agents X and Z. We got Agent X, but we know where Plant X is, and that's all we know about it. We've also found where the boat landing is, so that's the escape part. Okay. And I am starting to feel it. Come on. Let me get the thing. Let's see. How bad off am I? 4. Alright. Basic medicine time. And that cleared everything right up. And of these... Oh yeah, I need... What can I do with this? I need to science that up. Alright, so what can we do with it? Extracted a quantity of enzyme from the digestive gland of this trap plant, and the tests indicate these active enzymes may have some stimulant benefit. Specifically, the active components appear to temporarily yet dramatically boost the adrenal gland's production of epinephrine. Epinephrine, yeah, there we go. Epinephrine? I know, it's been in the news relatively recently. Drugs. Actually, wait a minute. Energy stimulant boost to endurance. Alright. So we got an energy stimulant, but not exactly. Okay, so that's where that is. Ah, but that knife there wasn't in the cutscene. Oh well, I will continue making drugs as apparently necessary. Well, I found some ruins. I don't know if they're of any significance. Apparently not, but they are interesting. In a sort of passing way. Alright, time for some more land nav. Okay, we have an inbound kitty. We are going to hide... Oh, we are going to trip and fall and hurt ourselves. Okay, that's not what I need right now. Keep going, you're like 3 feet away from... Alright. Okay, well we evaded that. Not in the best way I would have liked, but... And of course we're fucked up. Something fierce. But that's what the pills are for. And everything goes back to being pretty and wonderful. Ah, damn it. Fucking drowning, man. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to, somewhere around here. Yeah, there's no way that in this state I can make it back safely to, or make it all across that coastline with no apparent, like, shelters or anything. So we are totally going to retreat. Alright, it is a good thing I fell back, because apparently I missed a note. Mental Clarity Tonic. 2 specimens on this island that have medicinal value and individually synthesized into mental clarity tonics. The tonic temporarily boosts the patient's self-awareness. The patient's exact location on the map will be revealed to him during the tonic's duration. Well, okay, that didn't tell me anything I did not already know. But it is, you know, being that it is... Where's my little hand? Okay, seeing how it's getting close to 6:30. It's getting close to... getting close to bedtime for crazy scientist man. But I am going to take a quick traipse out to see if there's anything else of medicinal value I can acquire. I have discovered some yellow mushrooms. Huh. I'll see if we can use those for something at some point. Kitty detected. It is upon the ridge line, and it always seems to appear around this location. I wonder if it's protecting something. It appears to be moving well away from... Alright. Is it approaching further? Looks like it might be. If that's the case, then you should be able to use this tree for cover. Yeah, it's approaching. Oh, there it is. You wanna dance, kitty? Let's dance. It looks like it's wandering a little bit. And it's returning. Trying to go the opposite direction. Oh, I'm too smart for you there, kitty. Alright. And it's gone. Yes! Victory over the kitty. Well, of course, until it decides to come back, which is why we're gonna run the fuck away this direction. But not fall down that cliff, because as you can see, I found some yellow penis mushrooms. Ooh. Alright. Pink and yellow, or pink and white trees. Let's see if we can identify anything from there. Like, explore this. Explore this temple. The frog temple. Or is that... I guess an alligator. Alright. So what are these things? Oh, they're just different colored trees. Alrighty then. Carrying on. Okay, everybody, I've discovered this camp right here. It's got a knife, tray. Let's see where I am. Yes, I am right there. I also know from previous misadventure, or can guess, that there's probably another camp somewhere around here, but that doesn't tell me anything. What I do have are these yellow shrooms. It's time to perform science. For science! And the microscope will tell us everything we ever wanted to know about this particular kind of shroom. Whee! Okay, species of Leocoprinus. The mushroom has bright yellow flesh, appears to grow around the bases of trees and in damp environments. Express the active compounds of the fungus, ran several tests against my physiological response. In other words, I eated it! In the tests, I discovered that these compounds can generate advantageous effects, particularly in areas of the brain and musculoskeletal function. This fungus can be synthesized into a Herculean tonic, a substance that improves strength, speed, and swimming ability. Well, that'll be useful for all the times I've been drowning while freaking swimming. So, let's see, you guys, let me replace that. You go there. And then we save there, and we drink the water. And we have found a campsite. On the off chance that doesn't have a lamp or anything for saving. Let's see if it's got any interesting artifacts. Nope, just another microscope and opportunity for water and filling up the canteen. But as it is getting too dark, it will soon be too dark to actually accomplish anything. Now let's see if I can... Actually, let's see if there's any landmarks I can acquire from here. Yeah, okay. Get a start. Is it that I'm moving my cursor so fast that it's detecting it before realizing, wait, no, that thing is actually blocked. So, there we go. I mean, yes, we still have to triangulate our position before we can appropriately start picking out landmarks. Like pillars. Right. Just past something right around here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. It's another set of pillars. Oop, yep. There. Looks like that could be a camp or something on the opposite shore. So just could go down, back up like that. Alright. So with all of that accomplished... No, check this out. Right? I wonder if... Come on, get up there. Okay, butter knife, right? Butter knife? It's now a combat knife. And then when I throw it... Well, one, it bounced off the tent, and two, it remains a hunting knife. I can transmogrify butter knives into hunting knives. How cool is that? Let's see, fork. Grab the fork, it remains a fork. It rolls is... Okay, it's obviously modeled as a cylinder because it's rolling like a fork really shouldn't. Yeah, kinda interesting. Oh well, we have a fork. And now we know how we will protect ourselves from the kitty menace. The fork go, because it happens to be ground colored. Game is not necessarily the best when it comes to clipping. I'm just going to protect myself from the kitty with a fork, but now my fork is gone. Oh. Yeah, well. That's enough of that.